Now it's time for KO Mania 2.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the United States Championship. Introducing first, from Maryville, Quebec, Canada, weighing 266 pounds, Kevin Owens. His opponent, from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, weighing 227 pounds, he is the United States Champion, Chris Jericho!
And if you look over Jericho's left shoulder, a huge list of Jericho, which Kevin Owens, Corey, is now a part of.
Well, Kevin Owens has the opportunity to destroy the list altogether by toppling his former, I almost said best friend, that would have been wrong.
Exactly. Well, for Chris Jericho, it is his 14th career WrestleMania match, which ties Bret Hart for 6th in WWE history.
And this is Kevin Owens' first singles match at WrestleMania. And a lot of guys in that situation would be nervous. They wouldn't know what to expect in that situation. Kevin Owens thrives on these situations.
That's because last year, Byron, Kevin Owens defended the Intercontinental Championship in a ladder match.
Yeah, but this is a different situation. Remember what Chris Jericho said a couple weeks ago? Kevin Owens, the moment my music hits, you're going to go back to being that 16-year-old boy who looked up to me, who idolized me, and I can't help but wonder if maybe there's a little bit of doubt seeping through the mind of Kevin Owens.
You got the opportunity just now to look into the eyes of Kevin Owens, Byron. I can assure you, you saw no doubt.
Chris Jericho, the 7th Grand Slam winner in WWE history, winning the WWE Championship, the Intercontinental title, the Tag Team title, and back on January 9th for the first time in his career, the United States Championship. The last time the United States title changed hands at WrestleMania was a couple of years ago when John Cena beat Rusev.
Between Jericho's light-up scarf and feathered hair, I feel like I'm living in a Bon Jovi video right now.
Complete disdain.
Disdain, spite. Kevin Owens saying he's going to turn the ultimate thrill ride into Chris Jericho's ultimate demise.
And all the talk about WrestleMania, and this match in particular, has sent WrestleMania to #1 in the world, trending on Twitter, as Owens and Jericho stare across the ring at one another. Only one other time in history have these two men met one-on-one in a televised event. That was back in 2015 on a network special live from Madison Square Garden. And now here we go, Jericho and Owens hammering away at one another. And Kevin Owens, who admitted he used Chris Jericho. Double leg takedown, Jericho going for the walls, and Jericho early. He's got Kevin Owens near the center of the ring. Owens trying to drag himself to the rope and will force the break, but mentally that's got to be in KO's head, Corey.
Kevin Owens doing the smart. Well, I was going to say,
Jericho
taking a breather outside, but Jericho not allowing KO any recovery time.
It's the experience of Chris Jericho, 26 years. He's been through the trenches, been through the battles.
And Jericho top rope and takes out Kevin Owens right here in front of our announce table. Chris Jericho, the veteran, has battled everyone, and it seems like in WWE history as he bounces Owens off the steel steps.
Jericho even admitted for a time during their friendship, but he became a little complacent, a little happy just to be Owens' friend, but we're seeing a much different Chris Jericho here tonight.
I got to speak to Kevin Owens earlier today. He told me the last time WrestleMania was in this Citrus Bowl, Kevin Owens was in section 208 watching Chris Jericho.
And Jericho off the top rope takes Kevin Owens down.
You don't have to like what Kevin Owens has been saying, but you have to respect it. Kevin Owens has lived up to every promise he's made since arriving at WWE.
Yeah, but much of that success came with the assistance of Chris Jericho. You also got to admit that.
Oh, I absolutely do. Kevin Owens fooled not only Chris Jericho, but oh my God.
Kick right to the jaw, stopping Jericho in his tracks, and it allows Owens to regroup.
Kevin Owens was able to fool not only Chris Jericho, but the entire WWE universe into believing their friendship was real. I was heartbroken when they split up, but now I understand everything Kevin Owens has done. Look at this, raining down right hands.
The emotion pouring out of the pores of Kevin Owens tonight. Let's keep in mind one of the reasons that Goldberg is the Universal Champion defending against Brock Lesnar later on tonight.
Look out!
Chris Jericho costs Kevin Owens as Owens delivers the cannonball.
Through this whole conflict, we've really seen a new level of the cutthroat, cold-blooded attitude that Kevin Owens has.
Now look out, what's Owens thinking? Oh,
Cannonball
God!
on the apron, and you see the back of Jericho's head right into the ring post as he drops to the floor. Kevin Owens pulling out all the stops as he looks to destroy Jericho here tonight.
Owens weathered the early storm, and now he's looking to do whatever it takes to dismantle Chris Jericho.
Jericho back into the ring, Owens into the cover, gonna hook the leg for the United States Championship, and Jericho kicks out at 2. Kevin Owens has never been United States Champion. He's held the Universal title, a 2-time Intercontinental Champ.
Did that hurt?
Brutal kicks to the spine from Owens.
Where are your friends now?
Corey, this is classic Owens, just jaw-jacking with his opponent, trash-talking.
Kevin Owens beats his opponents mentally throughout the match as bad as physically.
Now the chin lock on Jericho applied, his full 280-pound frame now on the back of Jericho's neck.
This allows Kevin Owens not only to wear down Chris Jericho, but to contemplate his next maneuver.
Jericho looking to make it back to his feet somehow. Get out of this. Oh, it's a kick to the chest. And there's that running senton by KO. Cover again to try to win the United States title, and Jericho kicks out at 2. Guys, Owens just wearing down Jericho.
And enjoying every moment of it.
Using his much larger frame to pick Jericho apart.
Almost bloodthirsty expression on the face of Kevin Owens.
You gotta stay down, buddy. Come on. Get him off the ropes. Come on.
This pace seems to favor Owens here.
I would agree with you, but Kevin Owens is incredibly capable of picking up the pace should it be necessary.
You don't have any friends.
And it's just humiliating Jericho. And Christo got him with a drop kick.
That's what happens sometimes if you're Kevin Owens. You get a little too cocky for your own good, and it costs you.
Jericho incredibly resilient. Will make you pay. Let's take another look at this. Right on the money. Picture perfect drop kick by Jericho.
And now Jericho dumps Owens outside the ring.
It's a veteran maneuver by Jericho. Chris can catch his breath, replan the game.
I don't think Jericho's concerned about catching his breath.
He's going to take the
he
fight
better
right to
be.
Kevin, and Kevin drives him.
Oh, no,
kicking
no,
over to
no,
the
no.
apron, and now looking for that pop-up powerbomb outside the ring into the apron, but Jericho able to counter with a back body drop. And we've seen the damage, Corey, that powerbomb on the apron has done to opponents like Sami Zayn and John Cena in the past.
Kevin Owens, an incredibly dangerous competitor. Look out. Oh.
Jericho himself has felt that as he drives through Kevin Owens.
Jericho once again headed to the top rope.
And Chris bringing the fight up to the top rope. There's the elbow. Owens down, looking to retain the championship. Jericho and Owens at 2.
As confident as we saw Kevin Owens earlier, now you see the pendulum of momentum in the corner of Jericho.
Come on, you son of a bitch. Shut up. Come on. Come on.
Sharp chops right to the sternum of Owens. It'll knock the wind right out of your body.
Reversal. Jericho into the corner. Up and over Kevin Owens.
Uh-oh. Jericho's thinking code breaker. Owens had it scouted.
Able to counter.
Up. Oh, and down.
Hey, Jericho cover. Hook of the leg to win the United States Championship and a kick out at 2.
Package style sit out slam of Kevin Owens. Incredibly effective in the past.
You see, guys, Kevin Owens looked like he was opened up just a bit above his left eye. Will that come into play here tonight in this match?
And we knew this was going to be a physical matchup. Two men with deep-rooted emotions, deep-rooted disdain for each other. Now Owens thinking about taking flight.
Yeah, but again, another veteran move by Chris Jericho. What's going to do here?
Jericho firing off right hands to the ear of Kevin Owens.
Oh, from the top rope, a Hurricane Rana by Jericho. And KO is down and out. Can Jericho capitalize? Crawls to the cover, hooks the leg on KO, and again, Owens able to get his shoulder up.
We see Jericho favoring his neck from that maneuver. How much did it take out of Jericho?
Take another look all the way from the top rope. Frankensteiner by Jericho. Wasn't quite enough to keep KO down.
Now again, both superstars exchanging blows. Another reversal. Jericho whipped across the ring. Owens telegraphed. Jericho able to take control. And there's the running bulldog by Chris.
We've seen this so many times over the last 26 years. The Chris Jericho.
Went with a lion salt, landed on his feet. Owens caught him with a kick to the face for the United States title. Jericho at 2.5.
All these counters and reversals goes to how much time these two spent with each other. 8 months with that friendship where they were virtually inseparable.
Yeah, but you have to wonder if Owens was ever his friend or if this is just a plot.
Well, if you ask Owens, he'll say they were never friends, but they were never friends when it became inconvenient for Kevin Owens.
Yeah, he wanted Jericho to be his friend when Jericho kept protecting the Universal Championship. That was all well and good.
Keep your friends close, keep your enemies closer, gentlemen.
Frog splash! Jericho got his knees up to counter right to the ribs of Kevin Owens. And now Jericho again goes for the lion salt. This time, Kevin Owens counters. Owens cover. Nope. Kevin Owens going to look to inflict more punishment. Thought he was going to go for the cover there, but instead he's going to climb to the top rope. Going to try once again to deliver the... Oh, my God!
Swanton bomb blocked by Jericho. 2 knees to the spine of Kevin Owens.
Owens went for the frog splash and the swanton, both countered by Jericho. Owens was able to counter the lion salt. Watch this.
Right to Jericho's knees. I understand KO took the worst of the impact, but that still had to take a little bit out of Jericho as well.
Think about the frustration for Jericho and Owens, continually thinking you have your opponent beat, and he continually counters you.
So whether these two were ever really friends or not doesn't matter. They've spent enough time around one another to know counters, to each and everything they do.
Again, trying to roll Owens on his belly. Owens this time. Able to counter again. Kevin Owens catching Chris Jericho midair.
Oh, no.
Oh, no! Can he win the title on this? Jericho stays in it.
Spectacular maneuver by Kevin Owens.
Owens thought he had a 3 count, but Jericho was able to get his shoulder up.
Owens realizes he can't spend a whole lot of time in disbelief.
Oh, here we go. Pop-up powerbomb.
Jericho lands on his feet as he went over the top, caught him with a back elbow. Now the lion salt finally connects.
3rd time's a charm.
Jericho covers, hooks the leg to retain the United States title, and Owens gets the shoulder up again.
See the wear and tear and fatigue setting in for both superstars. That slight hesitation by Jericho after connecting with the lion salt may have cost him the match.
Hit right to the ribs yet again. Jericho's beginning to focus on the midsection of Owens. Jericho into the corner. Caught him with an uppercut. That stunned Owens a bit. Oh, caught.
Oh, boy.
Oh, wait. Are you kidding me?
Oh, my God.
Oh, wow.
Walls of Jericho and Chris Jericho, his own move. Owens has got the walls locked in, and can you imagine the embarrassment if Jericho taps out?
That's what Kevin Owens wants. That's why he's doing it.
How poetic would it be if Kevin Owens destroyed his former non-best friend with Jericho's own maneuver? I love it.
Jericho screaming in agony, and he's in the middle of the ring, guys, with nowhere to go. And Kevin Owens has his full 280-pound frame right on the small of the back of Chris Jericho.
On the spine of Jericho.
And Jericho looks like he may tap, and if he does, he loses the United States Championship to Kevin Owens here tonight at WrestleMania.
Oh, no,
and Jericho,
wait.
if anybody knows a counter, it's Chris Jericho.
Jericho desperately trying to fight out, but look out.
Oh, no, Jericho caught himself.
Hands on the second rope, and he ran right into a kick to the chest, driving Jericho back into the corner.
Yeah, right in the target area for Kevin Owens.
And Kevin Owens went for the cannonball and connect. Oh, no! Jericho able to counter the cannonball, dragging Owens back to the middle of the ring.
Jericho just needs to step through with that right leg.
And again, looking for
no.
the walls of Jericho yet again.
This is a dire situation for Kevin Owens.
This time applied to Owens. Owens has got a ways to go before he makes it to the bottom rope. Owens may tap out. Jericho looks to retain.
Now it's the panic. Now it's the urgency for Kevin Owens.
Yeah, he's still a good, and he finally makes it to the bottom rope. That will force a break.
A lot of damage was inflicted in those few moments in the walls of Jericho. I don't care who you are, your back's not meant to bend that way.
Owens hanging onto that bottom rope for dear life.
No, it's wise. Smart move by Owens. Keep Jericho away from him as long as he's in the ropes. Oh, there it is, the pop-up powerbomb. Owens for the United States Championship. Hook of the leg on Jericho, and he kicks out.
Man.
Jericho kicked out of the pop-up powerbomb.
Just like that, Kevin Owens nearly putting away Chris Jericho in the center of the ring.
The look on Owens' face says it all. It also matches over 70,000 people here in the Citrus Bowl. Complete shock that Jericho was able to kick out of a pop-up powerbomb.
Look at Owens' face. Owens in disbelief.
Disbelief yet resolve.
Yeah, he thought that was his opportunity, his moment. Now the anger just exploding from Kevin Owens. Corey, if you're Owens, what do you need to do to regroup?
Stay the course. Don't give Jericho any time to recover.
You were never my best friend! You're a piece of trash!
I guess that sums it up.
Owens maybe going for the home run.
Look for the pop-up powerbomb again. A code breaker! Wow! What a code breaker by Jericho! This could be it. Jericho crawls to the cover. He hooks the leg on Kevin Owens. Two count, and Kevin Owens gets one finger on the bottom rope to force the break.
Spectacular ring awareness by Owens. Desperate as it may have been, it was enough to stop the referee's count.
Watch this counter by Jericho, codebreaker. Owens is close enough to the ropes here. Jericho goes into the cover. And guys, we said one finger. It's really one knuckle that kept Kevin Owens in this match. Watch this.
I'll give Kevin Owens his just due, having that ring awareness, like you said, Corey, to preserve himself in this match.
And I'm not quite sure Owens knows where he is. He knew
well enough to roll out of the ring.
Yeah, that was just on instinct. Oh, Kevin Owens, though, catching Jericho up in the ropes. There's a kick right to the knee. And now Kevin Owens with Jericho. Kevin Owens with Jericho up high. Not this. Oh, power bomb. Spine first to the apron.
It's that answer your question, Cole? Kevin Owens knew exactly where he was, exactly what he was doing.
And he rolls into the cover, and Owens hooks the leg. And Kevin Owens wins his first United States Championship.
Here is your winner and the new United States Champion, Kevin Owens.
Well, the law of retaliation was completed. Kevin Owens wanted to hurt Chris Jericho. It started with the kick. Owens tried earlier, this time connected with that apron powerbomb.
And once again, Kevin Owens did exactly what he said he was going to do. Took Jericho's title and brought about the demise of Y2J.